Herzlich willkommen zu einer neuen Folge von Dragon Age Origins Folge 2.
Yes?
Yes?
We fought together under King Maric when he drove the Orlesians out of Ferelden. Heady times. The years since have not held the same promise. It's not something a youth would understand. It will be good to ride beside your father again. Your father hasn't spoken about time with him? That man took care of his friends. As they say, he was large as life and twice as tall. It's too bad Kalen isn't half that.
You don't think much of King
I think
Kalen.
of him as much as he thinks at all.
That's enough, Hal. You speak of our king.
Oh, the boy did ask, your lordship. As per the latitude you allow. I merely offered my opinion.
Your daughter is interested
The topic
in...
has come up from time to time. The young and their infatuations.
I got the impression they lie
I'm
up
sure
and
that
like
was
me.
years ago. People change. To be honest, I have no expectations. And your father seems determined to let you find your own way. If something did happen, well, we'd address it as befits a family of our stature. Your father's permissiveness has made you willful, indeed. It may not always serve you so well.
I trust the delay with your man. It's nothing
Poor
serious.
weather, I believe. Their progress has been slow, but it's nothing you need worry about.
You told my father the delay was your fault.
In a manner of speaking, if I had reinforced our border levies earlier, my troops could have left before the rains. I confess, my confidence in your father allowed me some complacency. I guess that makes it as much his fault.
I just want to wish you well.
Thank you. That is quite unnecessary.
Shouldn't you be off to your brother, as I asked?
Are you sure
Your
you'll
brother
be
and I
all
go
right?
into battle, not an afternoon tea. Who knows what will happen to us? I will tell you, however, you're my cherished son. I love you, and I trust you completely to carry on the Kuzlin name if the worst should happen. But don't worry about me, dear boy. You'll have enough to occupy your mind while I'm gone.
Is sending all of our forces south a
When the
good
king
idea?
demands it. In fact, not sending our forces south would be a distinctly bad idea. Don't worry, pup. You shouldn't see many problems, but I want you to prepare the men left here, in case. Legends of the Blights
In case
tell
of
of
what?
horrible things. These darkspawn once threatened many lands. If we can't hold them, you must prepare for the worst.
All right, now you're scaring
The
me,
thought
father.
scares me too, but we are Kuzlin men, and we must be brave. But let's not speak of ominous things. We shall assume that all will go well, and the Maker will watch over us. I'll talk to you
I'll
soon.
go now.
Just let me finish my meeting with Duncan.
I'm sorry, but I believe your father wishes to talk to the Arl and myself alone. Your father has
Maybe
left you in
speak
charge
later.
of the castle? Then I will see you at dinner tomorrow, if not sooner. Then let us meet
I
in the
will
morning.
leave as soon as-
I will seek you out before Sir Gelmo's testing. Would that be sufficient? Until the morning,
Yes,
then.
that should be fine.
I look forward to it.
Ah, danke, du entstanden. Noch einmal mal hier mit
Greetings,
Aufgabe.
my lord. You are the Terran's son, are you not?
I am a member
And
of
who are you?
Arl's personal guard. The rest of the Arl's forces are expected tonight. I understand you shall take charge of your father's castle once we march. Ah,
So I'm
then
told
I
yes.
wish you luck. Good evening, my lord.
Good evening. So, gehen wir mal hier raus, aus der Door, aus der reinen Door, ja. Und gehen wir hier lang. Gehen wir hier rein.
We will,
Guten Tag. Hallo.
we will serve you while the
I did
Terran is
my
away. We will serve you while the
Kann
Terran
ich
is
nicht
away.
reden.
We will serve you well while the Terran is gone.
Ja, ja, Mahlzeit, so.
Good evening, my lord.
Maker, prepare a place for us. Redeem our world from sin. Forgive our transgressions.
Maker, forgive us all. Forgive us all.
Have you come to pray for your brother and father? I'd be happy to ask for the Maker's blessings with you. There may not be
Perhaps
another
later.
time.
Then let us rain, Mother
Please,
Mellow.
child, call me Malone. I've known you since you were a wee babe after all. Creator of the sky, the land, and the sea. Hear your people in our time of need. Let no man have cause to fear the shadows. Let their souls be lifted upon your return. So let it be. There now. I'll be keeping a vigil tonight. You're welcome to come. There are many more who must receive the Maker's blessings before they leave. If you would excuse me. We shall talk once
I
the
should go
soldiers
anyway.
have departed.
Don't think so. It's done, naturally.
Fungi found underground in glass proximity to Leary veins. In addition to their rich resistant properties, they can also be made into poisons. Okay. Machen wir mal schön Gift.
Good evening, my lord.
Success!
Noch eine Truhe.
I'm done! Not happening.
Locks and traps. Only Rush can open locks or disarm traps. Their ability is demonstrated by cunning and talents.
Oh, my lord, we were just...
Ignore you do
the
this.
treasury's safe. I'm not even sure why the Terran stationed us here.
Did my father fear someone who would steal
I
something?
Don't know. Nobody has come to look at the treasury.
Who has the
Tanner,
key to the
and
treasury?
perhaps the Tanner? Honestly don't know, my lord.
Then perhaps you
Yes, my
better
lord.
get back
Thank
to
you,
work.
my lord.
Ja, schöner Mann. So.
Are you daft?
Good evening, my
Not
lord.
happening.
Brauchen wir den Schlüssel vielleicht dafür?
There you are. Your mother told me the Terran had summoned you, so I didn't want to interrupt. I
Why
fear
are
your
you
hound
looking
has
for
the
me?
kitchens in uproar once again, and is threatening to leave.
She was my nanny before she was the cook.
Your
Now
mother
we won't
disagrees.
leave.
She insists you collect the dog, and quickly. You know these Mabari hounds. They listen only to their master. Anyone else risks having an arm bitten off.
Stupid dogs. He
Quite
never
lucky to have
behaves.
your own Mabari warhound, you know. Smart enough not to talk, my father used to say. Of course, that means he's easily bored. Nan swears he confounds her just to amuse himself. At any rate, your mother would have me accompany you until the matter is settled, shall we?
Do the
Just
kitchen
follow the
then.
yelling. When Nan's unhappy, she makes sure everyone knows it.
And my dear Bryce bought this back from Alle last year. The Marquis who gave it to him was drunk, I understand, and mistook Bryce for the king. Ah, here is my son, along with Sir Gilmore. Tell me, Sir Gilmore, has my pup collared that dog yet?
Not just yet, your ladyship.
Darling, do take care of that. That malodorous hound of yours is an excellent protector, but he drives Nan to distraction.
Father sent me to
I'm
talk
not
to
asking you
Fergus.
to travel to the moon. The kitchen is just around the corner. Sir Gilmore, see that it gets done.
As your ladyship commands.
Good. With any luck, I'll be able to feed my guests before the end of next week. Darling, you remember Lady Landra?
I think we last met at your mother's spring salon.
Went
I'm so
you
proud of
drunk?
my pup's mastery of tact and diplomacy.
Well, it was a lovely salon, from what little I remember.
Which wouldn't be much, considering we had to pour you into the carriage afterwards.
You remember my son, Dyron. He's riding with your father tomorrow.
It's good to see you again, my lord.
Why
Don't
are
be
these
rude.
people here?
Dyron is riding with your father, and I'm going to spend some time with Lady Landra while he's gone.
And this is my lady in waiting,
Uh-huh.
Iona. Do say something, dear.
It is a great honor, my lord. I have heard many wonderful things about you.
Don't look now, Eleanor. But I believe the girl has a crush on your lad.
Lady Landra.
Hush, Landra. You'll turn the poor thing scarlet.
I can handle my own affairs. Thank you. Can you
All
handle
evidence to the
this?
contrary.
I think perhaps I shall rest now, my dear. Dyron, I will see you and Iona at supper.
Perhaps we'll retire to the study for now.
Good evening, your lordship. Sir Gilmore.
Moving on.
Good evening, my lord.
Good evening.
Don't think so.
We'd best get to the kitchens before Nan decides to up and leave, don't you think? You know what your mother would say.
Not happening.
We'd best get to the kitchens before Nan decides to up and leave, don't you think? You know what your mother would say.
Ja. Wo ist denn die Küche?
It is good to see you again, my lord. And you also, Sir Gilmore.
Likewise, madam.
Farewell, my lord.
Good evening.
Good luck on managing this castle in the coming months. I imagine it shall be very difficult.
Und wo ist die scheiß Küche?
Success!
Get that bloody mutt out of the larder.
But mistress, it won't let us near.
If I can't get into that larder, I'll skin both of you useless elves, I swear it.
Calm down, good woman. We've come to help.
You and you! Your bloody mongrel keeps getting into my larder. That beast should be put down.
I'm sorry he's
Just
burning
get him
you,
gone.
man.
I've enough to worry about with a castle full of hungry soldiers. You two, stop standing there like idiots. Get out of the way.
Das war's für diese Folge. Bis zur nächsten Folge. Tschüss. Bis dann.